Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you want to be. Step 4.
Hey guys, welcome back, welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing my January wrap up. I'm going to film this really quickly because me and Mum are going to be going out, and I wanted to get this filmed before we go out, so when I come back I can edit and upload it. Also, excuse my hair, it's been washed this morning, so if it looks a bit weird, that is why. But I'm going to go through the book that I read in order of reading them throughout the month, and yeah, let's get into this quickly. So the first book that I read was Kaufer and Roses by Maas, and I gave this 4.5 stars. I really loved this book. I loved it. I didn't think I was going to like the series as much as I did because it was so hyped up, but I absolutely adored it. I do have a reading vlog which gives more my views on it, so I'm not going to talk too much, but if you want to see all my views and opinions, then go check out that reading vlog. Next up, I read for a video, I read a Kansas City by Taylor-Gooby, which I gave 3.75 stars. Again, I've got a video out that's going to have more of my opinions on it, but I did really enjoy it, and the writing was really good. This was the first one of his, and it was like this that I've read, and it was very different. I don't think I've ever read anything quite like this book before, so definitely check it out if you want to. But yeah, like I said, there's a video on this, so you'll see more of that. I then read Mythos, which I gave 3.5 stars to. Again, this book is in that video. I really enjoyed it. I think this is a 24-hour readathon, by the way. I think that was the video. And I really enjoyed it. It was nice to see these great retellings in such a different way, and it was written, and because I listened to the audiobook, it was really spoken so well. It made it really easy to digest what I was reading and listening to, so I really enjoyed that one. I then read Rock Paper Killers by Alexia, which I gave 2 stars to. I did not enjoy this book. I was so confused what was going on. I don't even think the author really knew what was going on when she was writing this, and she was just writing a bit of everything and trying to link it all too much, and yeah, I didn't enjoy it. This one's also in that reading vlog, and my thoughts and views are in that one too, and you get like my real-time reaction to it. But yeah, I did not enjoy this one at all. I then read A Court of Mist and Fury, which I don't currently have the books my sister-in-law's got, same as she's currently got Courts of Rings and Ruin. But Court of Mist and Fury I rated 4.75, and Wings of Ruin I rated 5 stars. That was my favourite book of the series, without doubt. Absolutely freaking loved it. I'm going to say it again, there's reading vlogs on them. They are spoiler vlogs, so all my views and opinions are literally like in those videos, so I will leave them linked. All the videos I mentioned I will leave linked up above. I then read A Court of Frost and Starlight, which I gave 4 stars. I didn't give it 5 stars only because it is so short, so I don't think there's enough to go on to give it a 5-star, but I did still really enjoy it. I do think this was like the perfect companion novel to like the series. This is in the vlog with Aquawar, so if you want to check that one out. I then read A Court of Silver Flames, and I gave it 4.75 stars. Again, I really loved it. I love being able to see Lester and Casey's point of view and their relationship develop and grow, and yeah, so I'm really happy with this one. And again, there's a reading vlog on it. I've done a lot of reading vlogs this month, guys, which goes into more depth on my thoughts and feelings on the books. I then read Wintering by Katherine May, which again I gave it 2 stars. I personally didn't enjoy it that much. I was really struggling to digest what I was reading and what was going on, and it felt very much based on obviously using other people's experiences, not so much maybe the authors, and the writing felt very scripted. Like, it felt very dun 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 dun. It didn't really have a flow to it. So yeah, I didn't enjoy this one. I was really hoping I would enjoy it, but unfortunately it just wasn't my vibe really. This just talks about when Trin is abhorrent and comforting in meditation on the follow periods of life, times when we must retreat to care for and repair ourselves. Katherine May thoughtfully shows us how to come through these times with the wisdom of knowing that the seasons are winters and summers are ebb and flow of life. So don't get me wrong, I appreciate the meaning behind it, and you know, I appreciate there's a lot of people out there that really find help from it, but for me personally it wasn't for me. I then read House of Earth and Blood, which I gave 5 stars. I freaking loved this book. The characters, their development. Bryce is such a badass at times. Like, I freaking loved it. There's a reading vlog on this one too, if you guys want to check it out. But yeah, as you know, this month I was reading Sarah J. Maas books for January Maas for my book club, the Wolf Pack. Link is down in the bio if you guys want to come and join us. Next month we are reading Regretting You by Colleen Hoover. So that is why there is a lot of Sarah J. Maas books this month for January Maas. But yeah, I then listened to Hidden Figures by Margot Shetterly, which again I gave 5 stars. Freaking loved it. I loved being able to see more into the backstory of behind the people that fought through discrimination and prejudice and made a name for themselves and was a part of a big moment in history. And I give so much respect to them because they just fought and fought and fought and did not give up no matter what was happening. So I really enjoyed that one, and I highly recommend reading it. And I also recommend the film because I watched the film literally like right after reading this and loved it, so highly recommend. I then read House of Sky and Breath, and again it was a 5-star. Oh my god, I loved it. I literally, this series I think so far is my favourite, but ACOTAR is so far up there, like so far up there, but so far this one's like a 5-star series for me. Literally broke me. I'm still not recovered from it. I'm not recovered from reading any of Sarah J. Maas's books this year, and I don't think I will ever be recovered. I need the 3rd book instantly in my hands now, please. Sarah, if you could, that'd be great. But again, there's going to be a reading vlog on it. It's not up yet. It's due, I think it's up like next week maybe. So don't forget to check that out and subscribe so you can see when this vlog comes out. You know what I mean? Right. Sorry, my books are like all on my bed. The next book I read was Mother and Daughters by Erica James. I gave this one 4 stars. This was the January book for my book subscription box that I have sell via my small business, the Bookish brand. Really enjoyed this one. Like, you really get to see a mother's relationship with her daughters grow and develop, and you go through the trials and tribulations and things that don't seem to go right for them. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. There is some tough topics discussed, so please do check trigger warnings. Abuse is one of the main topics in this, so please do just be aware if you do pick this book up, but I do still highly recommend reading it if that doesn't trigger you. So yeah, I then read A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime by Monica Murphy. I'd been seeing this one everywhere and I finally read it. I give it 4.5 stars. I loved it. I really did. Crew and Ren's relationship really grows. Like, you have like enemies to lovers. And do you know what I really enjoyed? Yes, they have their ups and their downs, but that wasn't like the main focus. You know, in a romance book, when you read it towards the end, something happens between the characters and their relationship ends for a bit and then they get back together again. That didn't happen in this one. I'm not going to say what happened, but that didn't happen. Like, in the last few pages, that wasn't what. So, if you haven't read it yet, highly recommend it, because it's not going to completely destroy you. But I did really, really love it. And now I know the meaning behind Chanel lipstick. I then tried to read Beautiful World, Where Are You by Rooney. I DNF'd it at like 90 pages. It was like, I read, how much was it? That much. And I could not for the life of me get into this book. For some reason, I was just not digesting and grasping whatever was going on in here. And I just couldn't get into it. I may try again at another day, but for now this book is just not for me. So yeah, this is a DNF for me, and I'm hit and miss with Sally when he's writing. I mean, I like Normal People, but I didn't like Conversation with Friends, so you know, this one was the decider one. But yeah, like I said, I just couldn't get into it. I appreciate why people like it, but yeah, not for me at this moment in time. I then read Courting Fate by A.R. Kaufer, which was an arc I received. I gave it 2 stars. I'm very conflicted on my feelings for this book. I'm not really sure what I think for this. The writing is very, very fast paced. Like, it is quick, and it is also very choppy, and some of the things that I mentioned don't stay consistent and don't match up later on in something that's been said. It's very, yeah, I'm very torn on this book. The premise is good. I like the premise of it, but that one just wasn't really for me, unfortunately. I then listened to The Betrayals by Bridget, which again I gave 2 stars to. I didn't understand what was happening. Again, enjoyed the premise, thought it was going to be a really good book, can't stand my kind of thing. And then I'm listening to it and I'm just so lost and confused, and I don't know what was happening, and I couldn't grasp where we were and what was going on, and it felt very all over the place. There's a character called the Rat, and when she came into it, I'm like, I was lost, so lost. So yeah, that was 2 stars for me, unfortunately. And then the last one that I've read was another arc, and that was the Tools of the Ghost by Hemant, Nayak, which again I DNF'd at like 45 pages. I can understand why a lot of people like it, but I couldn't. It did not hook me from the start. It did not grasp my attention. From the get-go, I just wanted it to be done. And if I feel like that at the book, there's no point me reading it, because I'm not going to enjoy it. So yeah, I didn't like that one either. But yeah, that is all the books for the month of January, and that is, shall we count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 books for the month of January. I think that's a pretty good starting month for the year. I think that's good to start out, get myself going, and yeah, that is all the books I've read in the month of January. Do let me know down in the comments below what books you've read, what ones are your favourite, which ones you didn't enjoy reading. Yeah, please do that, and don't forget you can join us over in the Wolf Pack. Link is in the description down below. And when you guys will be seeing this, my Valentine's range has launched over on my business website, so go check that out. Link is down below. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. All the fun YouTuber stuff. And yes, I will catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget to keep smiling, be kind, keep reading.
Wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up